Oh, are we recording? Oh, okay. Right, I'm ready to spill the tea and get some skeletons out the closet. Cue the intro. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of the Fragrantician. Today is a bit of a different video, as you can see from the title. I was tagged by Smelly Swede himself, Tim from Sweden. I'll put his picture and link up above. And also a lady called, she didn't tag me, but she initially tagged Tim, and that is Tarynescence, and I'll put her link above there. And this link is all about a 21 question get to know me kind of like question and answer tag. I did do a random question video way back, well, about a couple of months ago now, but these are very different questions. So I'm going to answer these questions that I have been asked. I have down here, if I can find them. You know how organised my life is. Yes, I'm organised by chaos, but that is my life. So if you haven't, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll put all of that above here and here. If you want to, I am now over 200 subscribers. I am really shocked that I've got to over 200 subscribers now, just over 200 subscribers. I am going to be doing a giveaway when I do get to maybe 250, 300, I'm not sure yet, but when I get to that mark, I'll let you know in the new year when that happens. So stay tuned. Small sizes, it's full sizes, and it's lots of different things. But anyway, right, so please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget, go and check out Tim and go and check out Taryn. They are really good, relatively new YouTubers who deserve many more subscribers, who deserve a lot of credit for the amount of work that they do. And Taryn, she is so funny, and Tim, he's so natural, and he and I, we just kind of like got to know each other on Instagram, and you know, as you do on social media, and we kind of have like the bit of the same vibe, I suppose. So please go and check them out. So without further ado, here we go with the questions. So if I look at the first question here, so I was asked, did I go to a school of perfumery? Well, no, I didn't go to a school of perfumery. I was just born this way. But when I trained as a beauty therapist, I did train in aromatherapy, which is kind of like a degree almost, and trained to do how to blend essential oils and perform essential oils in beauty therapy and massage and aromatherapy massage, which I still really do enjoy, and I still kind of like take a bit of that and kind of like can relate it to perfumery with essential oils and different. I've always been fascinated with ingredients and what goes into it, how does it work, the science behind it. You know, I need that logistic side, that scientific side to kind of like give me the answer. So yeah, so that was a long one. So next question, do you consider yourself addicted to fragrance? Hell yeah. I've always had an addictive personality. Just ask my husband, just ask my dad. You know, rehab has my calling card. But anyway, back to perfumery and perfumes. Yes, I've always had an obsession with beauty and perfumes. Perfumes are an art form. They tell a story. I never feel, well, you know, I feel naked without a fragrance, so I have to wear a fragrance. And I'll come back to it. I was just about to answer another question, but I'll stick to the question that I'm answered to now. So yes, I've been addicted to fragrance. Question number 3. What is your first memory of wearing fragrance? Well, there's 2 answers to that, if I'm being completely honest. So the first answer I would say is my first memory of wearing fragrance. Well, actually, no, I'm going to answer this in the next question. God, my mind is racing with all of these answers. I would say my first memory of wearing fragrance actually would be when I was very small, about 7 or 8, and I wore none other than my grandmother's Shalimar and L'Heure Bleue, as a 7-year-old, like you do. So yes, loved that scent, still love those scents. I used to own Shalimar, but I now own L'Heure Bleue, but I prefer L'Heure Bleue. Don't hate me for saying this, but I think it's better than Chanel number 5. So next question, what was the first fragrance you purchased with your own money? Well, with my own money, the very first fragrance I purchased with my own money, well, there's 2. So the very first fragrance was when I was about 16, 17. And as you know, I transitioned. And my very first fragrance was a male fragrance. And it was by Yves Saint Laurent. I think it was by Yves Saint Laurent. And it was called Jazz. Does anybody remember that scent? Please. I have very, very, very vague memories of it because it's in my far distant past. We're talking over 30 years ago. So, past. But having said that, when I was then 21 in 1993, 94, I then purchased Angel. Yes, I purchased the Bombastic Angel. And that's me. That still is me. An addictive fragrance, an unapologetic fragrance. Love it. Still love it. Have old formulation. Have new formulation. Yes, look out for that video. But yes, I have the new formulation as well, but I prefer the older formulation. Love it. And yeah. So next question. What is the oldest fragrance in your collection? Well, that would be, I'll put the picture up because I haven't got my fragrances with me. That would be Eden by Cacheral, or as we say in English, Eden by Cacheral. Old formulation I have, as well as new formulation. Yes, because the fragrances I like always get discontinued. Why? But they do. So I have a 1990s formulation. Bombastic, strong. I wore that throughout the whole of the 1990s as well. I was going to include that in another video I did, but I just included Angel. Still love Cacheral by Eden. Unapologetic, strong, chypre, fruity, floral. Absolutely adore it. And I'm not going to apologise for saying I adore it. Don't know if you hear my cat in the background. But there you go. Next question. A fragrance you cannot stand to smell. Easy, and my husband's going to hate me this. Opium. I cannot stand the smell of it on me. Opium, strong, spicy. Yes. Nobody is murdering my cats, I do swear to you. Strong, incense. It's incensey, but I don't know what it's in it. It just does not work for me. Opium. As they say on Family Fortunes. Next question. Referring to foods, do you prefer sweet or salty, mild or spicy? I think, yeah, mild or spicy. Well, let's just say I prefer salty and spicy. I'll let you think on that. Next question. Where do we go? We are on question number 9. I am looking at these questions. I do promise, but you know what I'm like. I can't even find it. But there you go. Right, I'll come back to questions 9 and 10. That's fine. So we'll go to question 11. I've got question 9 now. What is the last fragrance you purchased? So, God, FML, hashtag FML. So question 9, what is the last fragrance you purchased? The last fragrance I purchased, I better not tell my husband. I have to think on that. The last fragrance I purchased, it was, I think, Lush. It's a Frangipani. Lush Frangipani. Yes, that was the last fragrance I purchased. Lovely, lovely fragrance. I've talked about that a lot in previous videos. So yes, that was the last fragrance I purchased. Question 10. What fragrances have you... Oh no, this is where... See, I'm losing the plot. I don't know what question 10 is. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, Tim. I'm so sorry. Question 11. Let's go to question 11. Can I find question 11? Nope, that's not question 11. I'll go on to question 12. Which fragrance is the cheapest you own, and do you like it? Yes, the fragrance which is the cheapest I own is Sarah Jessica Parker Stash. I only paid £5 for it. Yes, you heard, £5. One of the best fragrances I ever paid. So question 13, which fragrance is the most expensive in your collection? That would have to be, I would say, probably, well, do you know what? I probably would say it is, most of my fragrances my husband thinks are expensive. When I say to him, look, this fragrance is over like £50, his eyes are like stork's eyes, and he thinks that he's going to have to remortgage the house. So in answer to that question, maybe I shouldn't say what my most expensive fragrance is. Question 14, does your partner wear fragrances, and is there one they don't like on you? My partner does wear fragrances, but he has maybe 4 or 5. Well, maybe has a few more than that. But if he had his own way, and he says this to me, he only really has 2 or 3 that he really, really likes. And that is Givenchy Gentleman Absolute, Gucci Guilty Absolute, and he used to wear Obsession for Men a lot as well. But those are the 2 probably that he goes to, and I stole his, which, oh actually I'll come to that question a bit later. So yes, he does wear fragrances, but he does not understand my addiction. But if your partners understand your addictions, then kudos. Next question, and sorry, my husband does understand my addictions. I didn't mean to slate. Am I just digging myself a grave? Let's just move on to the next question, Gabby. Question 15. Pre-pandemic, is it common or rare in your area for people to wear fragrance? Well, in my area, and I work in my job, I work with fragrance. And believe you me, trying to sell a bottle of fragrance to somebody is like trying to, sell, what's the word? One of those vacuum cleaners that, sucks up all the dirt and does nothing. Does anybody get what I'm saying? It's like people in my area, it's so hard for them to wear fragrance. Oh, I'll only wear that on a special occasion. Oh, it's so, no, I'll just spray a little bit here and here. No, spray it when you want, where you want, how you want, all year round if you want to. Fragrance is an accessory. Fragrance is an extension of you. Wear it. And I preach it to death. Always preach to death. And by that time, they are walking out with at least 1 or 2 bottles of fragrance. My boss loves me for that, but there you go. But I would say no. A lot of people in this area, and I'm actually going to ask my husband, where do you work, Richard? Do you think people where you wear fragrance? No. My husband works in an environment where it's like, it's all men and, Well, next question. Do you prefer coffee or tea? Well, if you know me well, you know the answer to that question. And if you comment down below, you get extra brownie points. Question 17. Do you wear fragrances marketed towards the opposite sex? Well, of course I do sometimes. Fragrance is genderless. It's a load of bullshit. When people say to me, oh, that's for a man, or oh, that's for a woman. And, and if I said to them, oh, well, actually, that's for gender fluid. And they look at you like, oh. Or, fragrance is whatever, and my husband is guilty of this. Yes, you are, Richard, because I think fragrances, some fragrances, feminine fragrances, that he sprayed on himself, I think are friggin' lovely. So, you know, if you want to wear it, you wear it. You know, as Cassandra Jones says, you do you, boo. You do you. Question, right, this is where I'm going to get lost again, so please forgive me, you know. Oh, God, my husband despairs of me sometimes, he really does. So do my co-workers. The amount of shit I get away with at work is unbelievable. So I'm trying to go on to the next question. Oh, here we go. When travelling, do you take full bottles or decants or testers? Well, this is a really hard question. It was a really hard question for me to ask. But now I will take decants or testers. In the past, I've taken full bottles with me because I do have separation anxiety from fragrances. From the full bottle, I have to see that bottle. What's wrong with me? You know, I need therapy for it. But now, breathe in red, breathe out blue. By the way, I always say that just before I'm about to start work. But yes, when travelling now, I always will now take little decants or testers, as hard as it will be. Next question, pre-pandemic, do you typically receive compliments on fragrances? Yes, sometimes I do, but I don't wear fragrances to get compliments. I will even wear fragrances to piss people off. Question 20, do you wear fragrance when home alone? Well, of course I do. Of course I do. When I want to feel like Greta Garbo and I want to be alone, then I'll wear a fragrance. And question 21, do you wear fragrances for yourself or to hopefully... Oh no, I've answered that question. See how I am, I'm on the cuff and I'm off the fly. There must be some other questions, surely, Tim, that you've sent me. There must be some here. Or is that it? Or, no, that's it. That's it. Oh, I was enjoying that and I was getting right into the scentgasm of it. Well, anyway, I think I did miss out one question that I couldn't read. So please forgive me. And I've not said those words since confession. But please forgive me. I hope those questions have answered some sort of clarity. Or maybe you think I'm just a nut. And yes, I am a nut, because just on my lap here, and I'm just going to, sorry, I have to do this. She is gorgeous. Here is my little baby. Say hi, Paris. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. She's so docile. So yes, I am that crazy cat lady. There should have been a question, do you prefer cats or dogs? Well, actually, I love both. So there you go. So that's the question that I missed out, that I've just made up myself. Because you know me, I never follow the rules. Just ask my boss. So, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That makes all the difference. Please do that. And don't forget to check out Tim's channel and Taryn's channel. And don't forget, don't just dab it on, slap it on. Till the next time, ciao boys and girls.